Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Beyond Light Season of the Hunt intel. And the dawning is finally coming to a close. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Hopefully, 2021 is a better year than the previous, which I will never name ever again. I'm not going to say that number ever again. We're just moving on. And to start off the new year, of course, we have our Friday update, my favorite day of the week. XUR has returned. Trials of Osiris has returned. And with both, we have our weekly cheeses, glitches, and farms that are still running that you can take advantage of, maybe over the weekend. Going to get to all the information regarding XUR, trials, those glitches, cheeses, and farms in just 1 second. But first, I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 50,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. I also encourage anybody who wants any help with any of the activities that we discussed today or in any other video on this channel to go ahead and join the Discord server that's also linked in the description box. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have that secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into the giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, why not go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. That's cool. I actually got to see the emote in third person. Fun. And for XUR, Mr. Spaghetti Face, he can be found today on Nessus, right over here in the Watcher's Grave, up in the big tree. Used to be on the barge, which is now crashed, and he's back in the tree. He used to be able to be found here early on in D2. I think he was here for the first year maybe, but we don't talk about that year either. And for today, he is selling the Merciless fusion rifle. I haven't seen this for sale. I don't know when the last time this was for sale. Sort of an interesting weapon. Non-lethal hits lessen charge time. So if you miss, essentially you get a faster charge. It has impetus. What is that? Reloading immediately after a kill increases weapons damage for a short time duration. Okay, it doesn't say duration, but for a short time. Non-lethal hits with projectiles make this weapon charge faster until the wielder gets a kill. I haven't seen this used very much in PvE or PvP, so I'm going to assume it's not very good at the moment, or ever was. Fusion rifles, I know at the moment are a little bit hit or miss. I like certain fusion rifles, but they do seem to have a little bit less auto aim on them, which diminishes them at longer range, which is really where they kind of, I think, are best served at that sort of long to mid-range, but at the longer side of mid-range, so that you can actually outshoot shotguns in some cases. Right now they seem to be almost right with shotguns, so I don't think they're really that useful at the moment. But moving on, we have I don't mean to take that from anybody. That's somebody else's call out. Heading on to the next thing. Bombardiers. We have the Bombardiers for the Hunter class. Dodging leaves behind an explosive that detonates after a short delay, damaging enemies around it. Okay, this is a 61 total build. 14, 13 on strength, 14 on recovery. Overall, fairly meh. Next, we have the One-Eyed Mask. Okay, this is definitely worth picking up. If you don't have it in your collections, definitely pick up the One-Eyed Mask. Highlight and defeat those that harm you for an overshield. So anybody who shoots at you, if you go and womp them, you'll get an overshield. These used to be insane in PvP. I don't know how they are now. It's a 62 total roll, high mobility, 12 intellect, 12 strength. That's okay. It's all right. 62 is not that high, but again, I don't know how these really hold up, but they used to be pretty amazing. And when something is really good at one point, they're usually really good again at a later point. And they're never really ever that bad. It's nothing that's ever great ever becomes bad. So pick them up if you don't have them. And then we have the Astro Scythe Verse? Astro Scythe Verse? I think I'm saying that correctly. Astro Scythe Verse. With an incredible 29 mobility. That's nuts. I don't know why. I don't even know if mobility does a lot. Mobility used to have a big effect in PvP, I noticed, because you would actually just like evade people's shots when you were standing right in front of them. You could do very minimal movement left and right, and it seemed like your strafe speed was really fast. Like I used to be able to just walk without sprinting and actually be faster than other people that were sprinting. I don't know if it works that way anymore. I honestly don't know how anything works anymore other than like recovery, which is all that and my class ability. Those are the things that I stack. But this has a 29 mobility, so if you want to try out what mobility does, definitely buy this helmet. It's a 63 total roll, 15 intellect after that, and the rest is very low. 2 resilience, 3 recovery, 7 discipline, and 7 strength for a 63 total. This also improves blink. So this could be potentially, if mobility still acts the way that it did, it could be a potentially really good piece of gear for PvP. But buy it. Let me know. Leave a comment down below if you want to buy this helmet. I'll consider that part of the secret hashtag at the end. There you go. And of course you have the exotic engram. Should I give it a shot? Maybe. What's in the loot pool that I don't have? Nothing. So go to skip. We have the exotic Cipherquest. And remember that if you have an exotic cipher already, you can't pick one up. I still get that question. You have to empty all exotic ciphers before you can actually do the quest. Remember that if you're trying to level up a second character, come in here with your first character, whatever's the highest level character you have, buy some gear for those other 2 classes from XUR. They'll be at 1250 max, especially if you're over 1250 or whatever your running light is or power at that moment. For that top character, you'll be able to buy the exotics at that level, and then you can transfer them over to your other characters. Give them a very quick power bump, always a good thing to do. So that's it for XUR. I think we rambled on long enough with that one. Let's see. What else do we have going on? As I said, the Dawning is coming to an end, so you can go and pick up that last reward from Ava Levant if you want. You can still farm all the Dawning gear. I think it's January 5th. Next Tuesday is when it ends. So this coming Tuesday, excuse me. So maybe make as much progress with that as you can if you want to maybe farm out one of these bad boys, the Cold Front, that has, I think, I have one on it. I actually have one of them. I think it's, I can't remember if it's Firefly now or Dragonfly. I think it's Firefly. Maybe it's Dragonfly. One of those two. But you can get it on a primary. So get it on this if you can. It's super broken. You can still farm those out. Head on over if you need to get a lot of materials. And because XUR is here again this week, this is still probably the best thing to farm if you're looking to just get a lot of rolls on those Dawning weapons. Head on over to the Dreaming City and queue up the Shattered Throne. Go to the Endless Thrall section. There's a build that I can show you. I think I did show it in a couple of videos, last video, but there's several builds that you can do that will allow you to essentially just stay there AFK and farm out a ton of materials that you can then use in the oven that actually bake for something for XUR. So it's actually a farm that's best used on the weekends. So take advantage of that. I think look at one of my last videos. I talk about it at length. I think I told the build. Maybe it was last week's XUR video. I'm just talking about this every week. There's still a couple of things you can do for the Prophecy Dungeon in the tower. That first encounter skip you can still do. It's even easier now with the Salvation's Grip. You can still take advantage of the first raid chest on the moon. You can get a very easy free raid chest on 3 characters just by using the I think we call it the frostbite glitch at this point. Getting on your Sparrow while outside the bubble, going inside the bubble, and then getting back on your Sparrow alleviates the frostbite debuff. You can even get off your Sparrow and walk through that whole first section if it's something you have trouble with. Makes it really easy, and it's a really easy 3-character farm. As far as the Salvation's Grip door glitch goes, I actually was trying it recently, and I couldn't get it to work, even using the super. The way to get through the door by just backing up, that was patched. But then apparently there was a way you could actually use a super to get through the door. I wasn't able to do that. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. I tried it on the Hunter with Blade Barrage and the Titan, I believe, with, which one is it? I think it's Middle Tree. Yeah. Maybe this was the wrong one for this, but I thought it was Thunderous Crash was the super you had to use. Might have been patched too. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. You can give it a try. But that's the case for that. I believe that the... What was it? Oh, this is the Dark Priestess this week. I might make a video over the weekend. I believe there is a very easy way to farm this that I wanted to talk about. Talked about my recent discovery of a very easy wall breach glitch for this particular lost sector, the Exodus Garden 2A, in a couple videos ago, and I was doing it at 1280. At 1250, this is probably the best farm, but very easy wall breach glitch that lets you basically shoot the boss without even taking aggro from him. Go check that out. It'll be linked somewhere in the top right corner or end of this video. And then the last thing I want to talk about, of course, Trials is back this week. I don't know what all the rewards are yet, but they will be posted also in the description box down below if you're looking. For 3 wins is the Eye of Soul, sniper rifle. And for 5 wins, it's the leg armor. The 7 wins, I'm not sure. Flawless, I'm not sure at the moment of posting this, but again, it'll be linked down below. But one thing I did want to discuss is the map. The map, if I can start up a private match, is Radiant Cliffs. Radiant Cliffs has a pretty big little cheese glitch spot on it, and it's really easy to get to. So let's just queue that map up really quick. Radiant Cliffs, where are you? There we go. Let's queue it up. And let's start the match. Just going to switch over to my Lion Rampants just to make this easier, though they probably aren't necessary at this point. If you're on a Warlock, this is really easy. Even if you're on a Hunter, this is pretty easy. It's just kind of knowing that it's there. And some people might know where I'm going. So if you do know where I'm going, I apologize. Let's get this started. Alright, so I'm spawning... Which side is this? This is A flag. Alright, so if I spawn on A flag, I'm going to run over here to B. And if you spawn near C, you would obviously still run to B. I'm going to jump up here, and then I'm going right up here. And boom. I don't know if you call this a glitch spot or what. I don't think, so few people seem to know about it that I'm imagining that it really was never, maybe it just wasn't ever advertised. Maybe people just didn't think to come up here, but it's pretty great spot. Definitely one of the top spots in my opinion. I mean, nobody ever guesses you're up here, and you can rain a lot of havoc, especially if you're just doing this in normal Crucible. But for Trials, I think this is probably one of the most defensible positions, especially if you can set up here and get a really easy sniper pick. I would also suggest maybe giving this guy a try, the Cloud Strike, because if everybody's stacked up and you get one headshot, all exotics always have a lot of auto aim on them, and exotic snipers have really, really high levels of auto aim on it. I've noticed that this gun just sticks to people's heads like nobody's business. So if you can get an easy pick, that's might be 1 or 2 kills right there. Definitely the thing that I would use in Trials moving forward. I think Iron Banner's also returning next week, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got a prompt for that. Maybe it's the week after that, but you can also use this in Iron Banner. So have fun with that when it arrives. And that is going to be it for all the information that I can think of. And I know that I've rambled long enough. We've gone all over the place when it comes to this particular video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Hopefully something was helpful for you this weekend. For the secret hashtag, you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway at 50,000 subscribers. The second time for this video. By the way, we're doing a Destiny Beyond Light Deluxe giveaway at 50,000. Leave a hashtag XUR, or a hashtag Beyond Light, or a hashtag Season of the Hunt, or a hashtag Trials of Osiris. And as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. Thank you all so much for watching once again. Of course, we will see you in the next video. Little